Hello, beautiful ones. How are you? This be your girl, Divine Karma, coming in with a beautiful reading on today. First, I send you peace, light, love, and harmony, as I always do about this time. Why? Because Divine Karma loves you, baby. Uh, Ashun has been channeling me all morning. If you check out my other channel, uh, New NU Earth Mindset with Divine Karma, you will see the download and transmission directly from Oshun. But I was instructed today when I got up and was given the download that there are 6 quantum timelines that are about to be brought into this timeline for the chosen ones within the next year. So Spirit asked me to do a reading. I don't know how many I'm going to do today. I don't think I'm going to get to all 6 in one reading. That's a lot. So we'll see. I'm going to just let Spirit guide me. And we'll go from there. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. All right? All right. There are 6 timelines that are going to be brought to the chosen ones within the next year. If you don't understand quantum leaping, there are different versions of us and different parallel timelines. It's called quantum leaping. I talk about it a lot on my social media because I've done it and I know it works. But there are different versions of all of us, multiple versions, unlimited versions of all of us on different timelines. So there are 6 major time leaps, quantum time leaps that's going to happen. Those timelines are going to be brought into this timeline that we're in now within 12 months, 365 days a year, however you want to calculate it, right? So uh, let's jump into this and see what Spirit has to say. I grab multiple decks because, like I said, I'm just whatever, however they tell me to move. That's how we gonna move. All right, all right. Timeline number 1 is where we're at. Conclusions are in reach. I have a feeling that this timeline is going to be very significant because this timeline is going to be the energy of you feeling like something's finished. It's almost like a death, but spiritually, because it's going to let you know that there's a new timeline coming in. A new romantic cycle begins. A lot of you in this first timeline that I'm speaking on, you will embark upon your soul tribe. This timeline that's coming in, the universe is going to arrange for you to have like all of your soul tribe. I'm not just talking about 2, 3, 4, 5 people. This first timeline that's going to be put in the chosen one's timeline within this next, I'm talking about a plethora of people from your soul tribe. You're going to have soulmates. Some of you are going to be dealing with your twin flames, but in a healing and beautiful ascension kind of energy, not the craziness that a twin flame journey can bring. Some of you are going to literally meet the love of your life if you already have not met them. If you have, it's just going to be an ascension for the two of you. Bottom of the deck is going to be very emotional, this timeline. It's going to be very overwhelming. I'm hearing that some of you may find yourself crying for no reason, just over freaking whelmed with joy. There's going to be a love in your heart that you've never felt before, that you've never felt before. Give me some more information on timeline, this first timeline, Spirit. You have pathway number 35, which is an 8. This new timeline that's coming, a lot of you are going to uh, walk out of your jobs. It's like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm still on timeline 1. I'm still on timeline 1. A lot of you are going to go, it's going to be, it's a conclusion. a complete conclusion. Something's coming to an end when it comes to your career and what you've been doing. A lot, you're going to walk into your life purpose. Sudden wealth, ching ching, money. This is just the first timeline, people. 777, angel numbers. This first timeline, when you decide to walk away and let the other timeline be concluded, there is an abundance of wealth that is coming your way, our way, chosen ones, because I'm included in this as well. Coming. Your days of feeling stuck. 29, which is an 11. This is the old timeline. It's coming to an end. It's going to be concluded. That's over with. Spirit, what deck do you want to go to next? Okay. Spirit, give us some more messages for timeline number 1. Okay, Spirit, it sounded like we're going to do all 6 today. That's going to be interesting. Number 12, which is a 3. You have some beautiful cycle numbers on deck. You have 11, 777, number 12, which is a 3, that cycles beginning and ending. Expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. This new timeline, I'm telling you, the soul, tribe, and family that is going to be surrounding you is going to blow your mind. It's going to be romance. Oh no, we always think of romance as just in a regular relationship, but romance can come in any aspect, any area, arena, or genre of your life. You won't have to seek anybody's approval because I'm telling you, your soul tribe is going to be here. Number 39, which is a 12, which is a 3, more cycle numbers, raindrops. Take a chance on them. Let me tell you something. The people that's coming, Spirit. The quality of the soul tribe. That is, and I'm picking up, when they come, they are going to bring ideas to you about your spiritual gifts, about what you're called here to do, that is going to move you. Some of you are going to go into business with some of your soul tribe people. Number 42, which is a 6, more cycle numbers. Homeward. Take yourself out on a date. Listen to me, people. Your soul tribe is coming in cycle 1 and timeline quantum leap number 1. It's going to be a lot of them. It's going to be a lot of them. Y'all are going to hang out. Y'all are going to go out. It's going to be conversations on the phones for hours. They're going to have ideas. You're going to have ideas. Where we going, Spirit? Tarot? Okay. Timeline number 1. What can we expect? Spirit. Timeline number 1, Spirit. Timeline number 1. 5 of Wands. All the conflict is going to be done. That's that conclusion card. Because the people that aren't in your soul tribe, they're going to get dismissed. The universe is going to dismiss them. What did I say? 9 of Pentacles, earth energy, independence, money, creating wealth, luxury, abundance. I'm going to put this under this card. What did I tell you? 4 of Wands. I'm going to speak on this briefly. 4 of Wands in the tarot is my twin flame card. Some of you are, if you haven't met your twin flame, chosen ones, you're going to meet your twin flame. But because of this new timeline shift that we're going to be in, a lot of you will not go through that run and chase chaotic cycle that a lot of us that met our twin flames went through. Some of you may, but it's not going to be to the level that before this timeline that some of us went through. It's going to happen. But this is also a celebration, a homecoming, because you are going to be around your soul tribe. Ace of Swords, air energy, clear vision. These, your soul tribe, your soulmates, your people, they're going to bring clarity. The vision that you have for your life, some of them are going to be so intuitive, they're going to say it to you before you even realize they knew. Judgment, awakening. This is it. This is it. I'm picking up that timeline number one is going to be a rocky transition, and not in a bad way. It's just going to be rocky because out of the six major ones, this is the first one. It's gonna lay the foundation for the rest. Okay, they said don't clarify. That's it from one. Okay, all right, all right. That is timeline number one. Timeline number two. Let's get into it. There are no obstacles in your way. Follow your heart. The path is safe. The way ahead is clear. Have faith. Faith. Timeline number two is going to be a plethora of information. It's going to be a lot of guides and angels in timeline number two that is brought to this timeline that are going to take on physical forms to let you know that you're on the right path. It's going to be a lot of clarity in timeline number two as well. Again, a lot of your guides, angels, and ancestors are going to take on physical forms in timeline number two to let you know that you're on the right path. Another card, please, Spirit. You have responsibility. Do what feels right for you above all else. It is impossible to please all parties in the present situation. You have responsibility only for your own life and actions. Others must take responsibility for themselves. Timeline number two, revelation and clarity. Your guides and angels and ones that take on a physical form to come tell you that you're on the right path to give you clarity. They are also going to make those that are not going into this new timeline and new ascension with you, make them take responsibility for where they are in their lives, but it's not going to affect anything that you have going in your life, if that makes sense to you. All right? Where are we going, Spirit? Mo Kipper. Okay. Spirit, give us some more information. Thank you so much, guides and angels and ancestors. I'm so grateful to be in this present moment called the gift. Timeline number two, Spirit. What do we have? Bottom of the deck, you have number 36, which is a 9. More cycle numbers. Distant horizon. There's going to be clarity for a lot of you on where you need to be far as location wise. Do not be surprised in timeline shift number two that there's an energy and clarity about you moving somewhere else. 31, which is the 4, bad health. I really knew this was coming out. In timeline number two, there is going to be a plethora of information from your guides and angels and ancestors and source and whoever all those people and the divine is for you about how your eating habits are affecting your ascension. Again, your peoples are going to let you know. They're going to bring, when I said one, timeline one set the foundation for the rest of the timelines, that same soul tribe from timeline number one. Some of them are going to be nutritionists, holistic health providers that are going to be brought into your life, into this timeline to assist you with your nutrition and health and taking care of yourself. Because the foods that we eat or the foods that we don't eat, people think it doesn't have a direct effect on your soul, your spirituality, but it does. It's all energy, frequency, and vibration. Y'all know that I'm a vegan, I'm plant-based, have been for years. A lot of y'all will find yourself shying away from meat. And I'm not trying to push nobody into nothing. Just don't be surprised about it. Number 32, which is a 5, despair. This bad health also is not just about eating. A lot of you are in depression, which is nothing but deep breaths, despair. Timeline 2 is going to take you out of that. If you've been depressed, seeking counseling, having, suicidal thoughts because you just don't understand what's going on the planet. It's all it is your soul trying to pull you out of this matrix. So all the mental stress and the mental anguish is going to be taken care of in timeline number 2. Number 23, courthouse. With wealthy man at the bottom of the deck and main female. Let me tell you what I'm getting with these 3 cards. A lot of you, timeline 2, and mature man after that. It's all people. It's all people. Okay? And then you have the coffin card. Listen, mature man, main female, wealthy man, and courthouse and coffin. Timeline number 2. Once your mental is cleaned up, your health is cleaned up, you have clarity from your peoples, a lot of you are going to disconnect from someone that you might be dating, seeing, with, whatever have you, because your soul tribe, your angels and guides that have taken on human form, so to speak, are going to shed some light that they are not going through this door with you. Some of you are going to get divorced, but whoever I'm talking about, that's coming to an end. That's going to die. Some of you, like I said, will get divorced. Some of you will, break up with this person and move to a whole different location. This is timeline number 2. Where we going, Spirit? Tarot. All right. Spirit, give us some more information about timeline number 2. Woo, that's a lot of cards, Spirit. Pentacles. I seen the 7 of Cups about having options. All right. Magician. Manifestation. Some of you with this magician card, I'm channeling that a lot of you picked up, have been wanting, like somebody in spirit world that transitioned and y'all really, 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 really missed them and wish that they were here. Some of them are about to take on human form and they're literally going to be here in human form. I'm channeling. So you might have a grandmother that you sincerely miss or grandfather you sincerely miss and just be like, oh, I wish they were here. For some of you, because they're in your direct timeline, they're going to take on another physical body just to come here just for this timeline to assist you. And obviously they won't be in the same body. But if you feel that energy when you meet some of your soul tribe and your people and you get that energy like, oh my gosh, you remind me so much of mine, there they are. You're going to have options. A lot of you, you worried about what I just said about you, water energy, about you walking out or, walking away from relationships and what situationships that don't serve you. And in this timeline, you're going to have options. Remember, your soul tribe is here. 10 of Swords. That energy of feeling despair, mental issues, stabbed in the back, like life won't give you a break. ending in this timeline because water energy, you are going to get your wish fulfillments. There's a lot of energy about health in this second timeline being cleared up. Seven of Pentacles. This is about, planting seeds. But with planting seeds, I'm also hearing earth energy. A lot of you are going to go back to eating fruits, vegetables, growing gardens, things of that nature. Two of Swords, air energy, being at a stalemate. A lot of you are really, really, really going to, I don't want to say feel some type of way, but trust it when you come to that fork in the road to whether you have to walk away from your person or not. Beautiful. Ten of Pentacles, wealth, happiness, love, family, leaving a legacy. Any Capricorn energy, the devil energy, anything that you are bound to. Whew, I'm getting goosebumps. Anything that you are bound to, some of you, I'm picking up, may have been with some people or with someone that was doing dark magics, trying to put binds on you and spells. Your people are coming in human form to take care of that in timeline number 2. And the Lover's card, going to end it with that. Absolutely freaking beautiful. Gemini energy. Don't worry about this person that you're going to have to say goodbye to. Your soulmate's coming. Your twin flame's coming. Your person's coming. This is what I have for timeline number 2. All right, let's get into timeline. Whew, massive energy. Timeline number 3. Where we going, Spirit? Okay. Timeline number 3. What does that look like? I'm not going to timestamp these, and I'm not, because these 6 timelines are for all the chosen ones. There's not one. All of this is coming. All 6 timelines are going to be brought into this timeline. Give us some information about timeline number 3, Spirit. So, surrender to the divine. The spiritual aspect in timeline number 3 is going to be so, timeline number 3's foundation and man, prophetic energy, for lack of better words. You got it. Thank you, Spirit. Your worship gene is going to be turned off in timeline number 3. Your worship gene is going to be turned off in timeline number 3. Scientifically proven. If you don't believe me, you do your research. We have a gene in us that is called the worship gene. It was, how our DNA was set up. Our DNA was altered, and there was a worship gene placed inside of us in our DNA, which makes us want to worship something outside of ourselves. Timeline number 3 is going to turn off your worship gene. Mine got turned off years ago. Now, for those of you that's like that mean I ain't going to believe in God, understand, overstand, and understand what I'm saying. Your worship gene will be turned off because you are going to realize whoever source is for you, we don't give it about the name. Whoever source is for you, you will no longer look at source as something outside in the sky, in the clouds, in the galaxies. You will know source is with you, within you, and is you at all times, as it is for all of us. Your worship gene will be, you are going to go within, because you are going to realize when timeline 3 hits, you are the savior you've been waiting on. You waiting on you. And whoever source is for you, you are going to realize it's been within you and with you all along, as it is for all of us. You're going to realize it ain't a he or a she. It is the pure energy. Amazing. Give me another card for timeline 3. It's time to release negativity. Timeline 3 is going to be very spiritual. Very, very spiritual. I'm hearing when you get up in the AMs, your AMs, I don't say mornings because we don't mourn anything around here at Divine Karma's Tarot. Your AMs is going to be even different. You go wake up with nothing but the energy of source in your soul. Waking up with no doubt. Any obstacles that come your way is going to be taken care of. Why? Because you are God, Allah, Buddha, Yah, whoever it is for you, and it has been you all along. The energy is gaining momentum. It's going to be powerful when it comes to spirituality with timeline number 3. Spirit, give me some more information for timeline number 3. Spirit said we're doing all 6 in one reading. Okay. A time of necessary upheaval, a blessing in disguise. As the dust settles, the gift reveals itself. Do you know what the gift is that's going to reveal itself? Everything that the Matrix told you who Source was, Source is going to reveal itself 1 a.m. when you look in the freaking mirror. Surrender to the divine. The divine is not outside of you. Timeline 3 is going to be a spiritual movement. Your worship gene is going to be turned off. Remembrance. Remember, the light within your heart is the same as the rays of the sun and the glow of the moon. The same energy that moves the ocean tides also stirs inside your heart. What is it that your heart truly desires? What have you not said to someone that you would like to say? Find and express your truth. The same source as the rays of the sun and the glow of the moon, ocean tides. Same source. It's all you. It's all us. There is no, the illusion of separation is going to be, the illusion, it's going to go away. You mean you're going to realize it's an illusion. Separation has been an illusion. Your worship gene is going to be turned off. What have you not said to someone that you would like to say? The someone is you. What have you, when you look in the mirror, when this third timeline hits, there's going to be a longing in your heart to have a conversation with someone. And at first, when that timeline is getting settled in, you're going to be like, what is this? Who is this I really want to say this to? You're going to wake up in the AM, look in the mirror, and realize the individual you want to say it to is yourself. Because you are source, God, whoever that is for you, and it has been you all a freaking long. Spirit said one more. Okay. Sexuality. It was at the top and I shuffled and it came back up. An influx of sexual energy is coming your way. Embracing both masculine and feminine aspects of the self creates wholeness. It is safe for you to express your sexuality in whatever way you choose, provided you do it lovingly. What does this mean? Am I talking about physical sex? I am not talking about physical sex. I am talking about the sacred sexual energy with your divine masculine and divine feminine that will make you whole. That will make you whole. And since your soul tribe from timeline number 1 is here, you are going to attract that same energy. That same person I was talking about in timeline number 2. They in timeline number 3. Why? Because they have realized they needed to surrender to the divine, who is what is in them, and you have realized the same. Amazing. Where we going, Spirit? Tarot? Cool beans. Timeline number 3, Spirit, give us some messages. Timeline number 3. Bottom of the deck. Ace of Wands, fire energy. There is going to be a new passion about you when in timeline number 3, because it's bringing, see the hand out of the cloud? It's bringing you. What do I mean by that? Timeline number 3 is spiritual. It's bringing you. The realization that you have been source and it has been you all along. You got the 9 of Cups again, water energy. Everything that you've been wishing for is coming. Some of you are going to get rewarded. Like I'm seeing some of you, because you move into this, like some of y'all are going to, like timeline 3 for some of y'all is going to be like or equivalent to timeline number 1, like a true foundation. And I'm seeing some of y'all moving more into your spiritual practices and gifts and winning some type of award. Justice card, Libra energy, balance, fairness. Your divine masculine and divine feminine will be balanced out. Your karma is going to be dealt with. When timeline 3 hits, karmic accounts are going to get balanced out. Why? Because when you know that you are God and God is you and has been all along, or whoever you call source, right? Everything's balanced out. You're going to move in every genre in your life in balance. Even when you have obstacles, you'll still move in balance. So your karma account is going to be balanced out. Justice. 6 of Wands, bottom of the deck, victory, success. That's timeline number 3. Let's move on to timeline number 4. Timeline number 4. All right, let's get into this thing. Timeline number 4. Oshun's been with me all AM. Words are powerful. You'll never hear me say morning. It's a spell to tell yourself, to tell somebody good morning. You're telling them to have a hideous day. They're going to mourn today. Try telling somebody grand rising. Timeline number 4. Number 20, lighthouse. Don't doubt your worth. Love it. I'm picking up an energy for timeline number 4 that a lot of y'all is going to drop that getting your swag back kind of mojo in timeline number 4. So we went through timeline number 3. Timelines 1, 2, and 3. Timeline number 4 is bringing that energy of I am that I am. Not disrespecting your sure, putting the cuss word in. I'm sorry. That's just how I was moving. But timeline number 4, getting your swag back. The confidence that is going to be placed upon you in timeline number 4, like you going to be so successful, but you still going to learn to be humble in your success. Oh, but you going to be in that I am energy. Number 21, which is a 3, Clover, release your guilt. Timeline number 4 is going to kind of be, remember I talked about karma in timeline number 3. When timeline number 4 hits, timeline number 3 is going to think about it as the two timelines having a little conversation as they pass each other. And timeline number 3 going, hey, timeline number 4. When you take this swag back, can you make sure, I'm going to drop this little jewel with you, make sure they release any guilt so we can continue to keep this karma account balanced. You got me? Wow. Number 33, Christ consciousness. What's up, Yeshua? Nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. Timeline number 4 is going to put you in the energy of, I'm going to put that there, Spirit told me to. It's going to put you in the energy of the present moment. A lot of y'all in timeline number 4 are really, really, really going to feel that energy that, man, time is an illusion. You are really going to live in the moment. That is the energy that timeline number 4 is going to, you ain't going to be worried about what happened in the past. Anyway, you ain't going to have to, because your karma account is going to be balanced out, which means you've already learned the lessons from the past. And when your karma account is balanced out, you ain't focused on the future. So you don't have all that anxiety. See, in the matrix, you get focused on the future and it causes anxiety. You're not going to have that. Timeline 4 is going to take care of that. And then you have princess. You can be your own knight. When I say your swag coming back with timeline number 4, timeline number 4 is the swag timeline. Where we going, Spirit? Okay. Spirit, give us some more messages for timeline number 4, please. Give us some more messages and energy for timeline number 4. Sudden wealth at the bottom again. Whew, baby. Messages for timeline number 4, please. What's the energy? Because they're getting their swag back. We getting our swag back in time number 4. Huh. Marriage. Number 3, another cycle number. Timeline number 4, when you get your swag back, your soul tribe. From timeline number 1, booyah. Marriage. And this don't have to always be a relationship. Some of y'all are going to be in complete union with your life purpose. When I talked about that sudden wealth that I seen, living in the present moment, absolutely. This say mature man. You know what I just heard from Spirit? Mature money for timeline number 4. You know, you got old money and new money. Timeline number 4, because you got your swag back. You going to be in the mature money movement. Number 12, which is a 3, and you got a lot of cycle numbers. Privileged lady. Got your swag back. Mature money. Bougie and humble at the same time. Timeline number 4. Messages at the bottom of the deck. Great fortune. Huh. Okay. All right. Spirit ain't playing around. Where we going, Spirit? Okay. Spirit, give us some more messages. For time. Woo, woo, woo. 7 of Pentacles again, putting that work in. For timeline number 4. Timeline number 4. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords. Clarity. Queen of Swords, she don't have to have somebody around her, and it don't have to be a woman. This is anybody's energy. Don't have to be. But when she speak, people listen. A lot of y'all in timeline number 4, because you didn't got your swag back, you gonna reach back. And when I say back, I ain't talking about to out of the timeline. I'm talking about you gonna reach back to some folks that maybe timeline 1 is just settling in with them. You gonna pull them through a couple timelines and help them out with some conversation. King of Cups, water energy. A lot of you, when you get in timeline 4, there are going to be multiple offers when it comes to money, businesses, wealth, success, all of that. Again, because your radiance. Let me tell you something. When you confident and got your swag back, it's undeniable. Like it's gonna be the energy everywhere you go, and people and places and things won't. It's just stuff is just gonna get laid in your lap. You ain't even gonna have to ask. King of Wands, fire energy. Moving in your boss status. Timeline 4, your swag. Some of y'all gonna be CEOs over whatever it is that you love to do. But the King of Wands is very stable, but the King of Wands does what he or she is passionate about and a boss in it. Swag, timeline number 4. And you got the Judgment card again. It just keeps reminding you of this awakening. Decisions being made. You gonna be the boss of the decisions is gonna be on you. And I just heard with this Judgment card, some of y'all I talked about. Some of y'all ancestors gonna take human form, and some of y'all ancestors gonna take human form, and with this cycle timeline with timeline 4 as well, because they didn't get to see this. They didn't get to see this. They want to witness it. Beautiful. Let's move on to timeline 5. Timeline number 5. Spirit give us messages and energy and things we need to know about timeline number 5 that is going to quantum leap into this timeline for the chosen ones within 12 months, within a year. We're so grateful for this energy and these messages, Spirit. Lioness, number 13, which is a 4. You've earned all your stripes. Timeline number 5. Yeah, I talked about timeline number 4 when you got your swag back. Timeline number 5 is going to put you in an energy of knowing that you deserved where you at. Knowing that you deserve for this timeline to come, knowing that you've deserved timelines 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 thus far to be in your life. Number 2, Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Timeline 5 is you knowing your worth. You knowing that you deserve you deserve this quantum timeline leap. Number 17, which is a flower. Be honest with yourself. You know, well, you didn't went through some to get here. You know you have. And now that you in your swag, you can be honest with yourself and tell yourself, shh, you say, I deserve this. All these stripes I didn't earn. Number 41, which is a 5, sundress. You do it for you. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Timeline 5 is the energy of knowing your worth and knowing that you deserve everything that these new timelines is going to bring you. And what I say about number 40, mourning, which we don't mourn over here at Divine Karma's Tarot. AM, the world awaits you. Because, you know, after timeline 4, you got your swag back. Timeline 5, you know you're worthy. You earned it. Where we going, Spirit? Okay. Give us some more messages for timeline number 5. Timeline number 5. Whew, that thing jumped out. Adjustments are required. This is the same energy. The adjustments that you had to make to get these timelines. All the things that you've been through in your life. You tried to make a lot of adjustments in the matrix one time. Now that these timelines are here, you made the right adjustments. And them people that I spoke about. In number 1, as you move through all these timelines, and these timelines are upon you, and this is the life that you live in, you don't have to worry about chaos. Is it going to be chaos on this planet? Absolutely. But the adjustments that are needed for you to stay in your timelines and for you to continue to move in these timelines, have no worries. Your guides and angels are going to make the appropriate adjustments. Because you're worthy. You earned your stripes, baby. Got it again. Surrender to the divine, which is you. Tell yourself you deserve it. Because you do. You've earned your stripes. And take time to breathe out. Timeline number 4 is the worthiness timeline. You are going to have the energy. Yes, I got my swag back. But for anybody looking at me with the who she thinks she is, who he think he is, timeline 5, gonna smack them and let them know. Cause I put the work in, baby. I learned the lessons. Some of them I had to learn a few times. I got out of the driver's seat and let my soul do the driving. That's why I have the right for timeline 5 to be upon me. Bottom of the deck, luck is on your side. Hmm. What you say? Tarot, what we doing, Spirit? Okay. Give us some messages for timeline number 5, please, Spirit. The Hermit card. Going within is going to be part of your process for timeline number 5 to keep you in that balance of timeline number 4. You got your swag back, but still learning how to move humbly. Going within. You will never be out of balance. Timeline 5 is going to make sure of that because you know that you put the work in and you deserve to be here. You a chosen one. And timeline 5, that's exactly what that is for. Ooh, 2 more cards, Spirit. Serious. 6 of Cups, water energy. Memories. Timeline 5, again, is going to remind you, memories, nostalgia, of all that you went through, all the lessons, all the trials, all the tears, all the heartbreaks, all the poverty situations, all the stress. You deserve to be here. You deserve timeline 5. And it's going to remind you that energetically every day. One more card, Spirit. Three of Pentacles, Earth energy. You, yourself, and you. You, yourself, and you. You deserve it. 3 of Pentacles. The collaboration is mind, body, soul, and we going to add spirit. This is you. The 3 Pentacles, past lessons, heartaches, lack of money. That's the matrix. You deserved it. You deserve timeline number 5 because you put the work in. 4 of Wands. You deserve to sit back and you see that? You worthy. Look where they at. This is also my twin flame card. Again, yeah, you had the twin flame energy come up in a couple of these timelines. A lot of y'all, that healing and ascension and you know that beautifulness that is for some of y'all, it's coming with your twin flame. 7 of Wands, bottom of the deck, fire energy. Stand in your ground with your soul people here. That's the energy that you leave for them and your guides and angels that showed up in human form. You ain't gonna have to do that. They gonna take care of that for you. Let's move on to timeline 6. Timeline number 6, last timeline. Spirit, give us energy and guidance and messages for timeline number 6. So grateful for your energy on today. You have a place beyond time. Don't get so caught up in the everyday drama of life. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, and allow it to carry you into a peaceful space inside your heart, an eternal place beyond time, filled with only love. Beautiful. Timeline number 6. You know how in the Matrix, it's like you wait, you get up, and it seems like the day is gone in 5 minutes. and you don't even know where it went to. You know them days I'm talking about where you drive home from work and you don't even remember the drive home. You just look up and you in the driveway. That's ending. Timeline 6 is gonna conclude that. Kuan Yin, love and compassion, a time of healing. You are being showered with love and light. Accept this gift. A newfound joy for life will replace your sadness. Joy. Timeline 6 is going to be very harmonious. It's going to be you're going to wake up or get up every day and just be in an energy of gratitude. That is the timeline energy for timeline number 6. And I just heard you won't have all these questions because you've already learned in one of the timelines that who you thought was source out there in la la land in the sky somewhere is actually in you. You're not going to have all these questions. When you don't know something, you're going to know that you don't know at the same time that you know. I know y'all like divine, and I'm saying that to say this. There's nothing new under the sun. Nothing. Nothing. It's just your way of doing it. So when you have a question, the energy of timeline 6, when you have a question, you're going to go within, as we spoke about in timeline 5, because you already know. If you are God and God is you, all the answers you could possibly have is within, or whoever source is. The energy of the divine. It's simply witnessing life through you. How can you not have all the answers already? That is the energy of timeline number 6. Where we going, Spirit? Okay. Spirit, give us some more messages for timeline. I just literally heard seek and you shall find. Timeline number 6 is going to be like you know that you know that you know energy. You feel me? Even when you don't know the answer, the fact that you know how to get the answer, and it's within that energy. Hold your vision. Timeline 6, as you moving into your life purpose, as you got your swag back, as you realizing that you stepped out of the matrix, hold on to your vision. Because even when you have questions, I told you, all you got to do is go within and ask. The answer going to be revealed to you. And do I mean in some crazy, maybe your dream or something? That could be possible. But the divine might put somebody the next day in your path with a phone call, message, or visit with the answer to the question that you had. That's how this works. Don't let pride get in your way. You got your mojo back. So don't let pride get in the way when these timelines start, you moving and grooving in these timelines and you get that second when I don't know the answer to that, or I don't know how to do that, or whatever the case may be. You ain't got to worry about pride getting in your way. Because remember I told you, you got them people. You got your ancestors, some of them in spirit form and some of them just in spirit world. They're going to make sure that you keep your ego in check and go within to get the answers that you need. Bring love into the situation. Prosperity lies ahead. You have the answers. It's timeline number 6. Where we going, Spirit? Okay. Message of Spirit for timeline number 6. Messages for the chosen one for timeline number 6. Change number 9. Cycles ending. The cycle that's ending, well, we know we ain't doing poverty because this is timeline number 6. You already got 5 other timelines, so we know that's over with. And some of you, the questions that you have, when you find obstacles, timeline 6 is when you run into some things that you don't know. Maybe you don't, you got some changes you got to make at your job, not your job, but your business, because you CEO working for yourself, and you trying to figure out how to do something, and then you're like, man, I got to figure this out. I got to change this up so I don't lose no money, right? Timeline number 6 gonna remind you to go within. Seek and you shall find. You already got the answers. Ask the divine. Who is you? You is it? Ask yourself. Go within and watch the divine bring you the answers that you need. Number 18, which is the 9, child. Some of you, timeline number 6, you are going to be in that energy of 9 is something ending. You're going to be in that energy of, because you seasoned, what they call, you've gotten a little older on this planet. This message is for, my vintage and seasoned ones. You don't have to worry about, your ancestors and your guides ain't gonna let pride get in the way to put you in the energy of, I'm too old to do da 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 da. This is with the matrix. Timeline 6 is about answering the questions, any questions that come up, because you already had them because they within. So you ain't got to worry about the age situation, because it don't matter. That's part of the matrix. If you 75 and need answers on how to start your own crystal business, this timeline number 6, go within and ask the divine. Sit down, meditate, and have a conversation with your guides, angels, and ancestors, and tell them, and don't put it in the future, I have a successful crystal business. Don't have nothing to do with your age. And see if they don't provide the answers, people, places, things, phone calls, emails, messages that you need to complete that. That is the energy of timeline number 6. Got this again. We had this in timeline 4 or 5, right? Again, this is that energy of, don't worry about age. Timeline 6 is going to erase all of that. You ain't too old or too young to do nothing. That's all that it's saying. I don't care. The divine timeline 6 don't care if you have what they've diagnosed you with, cancer. Don't care. You want to open up your own whatever shop. Ain't got nothing. That ain't got nothing to do with it. Do you still need to take care of yourself? Absolutely. But timeline 6, you want the answer. You ain't got to worry about age and, because I got this and got that. Timeline 6 is here to give you the answers that you need. In a text, phone call, email, visit, people, place, thing, situation, whatever. Let's get some tarot and close this out for timeline 6. What we doing, Spirit? Okay. Wow. Close this out for timeline 6, Spirit. Well, it seems like the lovers have been coming up in just about every doggone timeline, Gemini energy. Don't worry about when it comes to love. Same energy for timeline 6. Forget about the age outside of illegal stuff. Don't be, outside of that. Leave age out of it. Some folks miss out on the love of their life because they are worried about you 40 and he 25. It don't matter. If you want the love of your life and you seeking the love of your life, timeline 6, you need answers, go within. Because if you're looking for your divine counterpart, you got to embody the energy that you want from your divine counterpart. Go within. The divine will give you the answers, which is we back again. The answer is you. 7 of Swords. Do not listen to people. Timeline number 6 is going to remove anybody that got anything negative to say about you, got any kind of conflict and trying to make you believe that you can't have what all these timelines have told you you can have and are giving you. Don't worry about it. Your people gonna remove them and remove them. Page of Swords. Youthful energy. Don't worry about your age. Don't worry about all that extraness. If you want something, timeline 6 is literally your genie, which is you, the divine inside of you. Timeline 6 is reminding you the genie is in you. What do you want? Your genie soul is saying, talk to me, shawty. What you want? We ain't putting no stipulation. You want answers? The answers are in you. Because I'm the divine. I'm in you. I don't care. It don't matter about your age. Don't matter about that you got tuberculosis or whatever. None of that matters. I'm moving these people out of the way so you can connect to the divine in you and ask any questions that you want because the answers are already within. You already got the answers. These are the 6 timelines, my people, my soul family, that the universe will bestow upon the chosen ones within the next 12 months. Do me a favor, put your finger on that subscribe button. My readings are open. Y'all know the drill. I love you, and I love it when you love me back. I will see y'all on the next one. The website is New in You Earth Mindset. Peace.